Morning, guys. Mr. Roberts here. Got a class here. Right. Everybody loves this. I'm just recording a video to start our dice in Autodesk. So the first thing everybody wants to do is open up our CAD program, Autodesk Inventor. We love Autodesk Inventor because it's the tool that we're going to use to, 3D print these projects. And first project I thought would be good for us would be a dice because we have to use the dimension tool, we have to use the drawing tools, and we'll use the fillet tools. It's a good way to start and learn the program. So we know that when we start a drawing, it's going to be a part. Okay, we're creating these parts that we may assemble, we may put in a presentation. But today it's just we're going to do the first side of a dice, and we're going to create the dice. Nice, easy measurements. Let's say 1 inch. Okay, so a dice obviously is a cube. We want to make the sides 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch. Um, so the first part, once you open up a new drawing, you want to do a two-dimensional sketch, and you want to choose the plane. I always like to start with the XZ plane because it's kind of like drawing on a piece of paper. And then I'm going to use the rectangle tool, and I will start at the origin, and I'm going to just draw measurement, and it's not 1 inch by 1 inch quite yet because I want to use the escape. I want to use the dimension tool to label the sides. So I see right now the side of that square is 0.6, but I want to make it 1 full inch. And then I also want to make a full inch at the bottom. So there I have my square. So the next step is to finish the sketch, and I'm going to extrude it to make 1 full inch. So choose the extrude tool, make the distance 1 inch, and there we have our cube. Uh, the next step is we'll start with the easy one side, and we want to tell the computer that we're going to draw on the side. So choose two-dimensional sketch again and select the side that you would like to draw on. That's telling the computer that I want to draw on this surface. So a dice has circles on their sides, and I'm just going to try to, put a measurement that looks, looks right. Okay, so right now that circle is close to the center, but I did not give it a dimension yet. And I think we'll make it nice and simple. 0.2, 2/10 of an inch. Looks about right. And now I want to measure from the side and the top to make sure that that circle is in the center. So again, use the dimension tool, and I'm going to click on the center. I'm going to click on the side, and it's going to tell me the measurement is 0.55. And if we wanted to put that in the center, we know half of 1 inch is a half an inch. So put 0.5 there. We also want to measure from let's say the bottom here. So click on the center, click on the bottom, drag your dimension up to the side, and make it 0.5. So I know that that circle is in the center. And now I want to extrude it. But this time when I extrude it, I'm going to cut it. So finish your sketch, click on extrude. You want to select the profile that you're going to extrude. And currently it's protruding out, but I want to change it to cut in. And I don't want to go all the way through. I just want to go a small distance. So I'll make it, let's say 0.05. And you can see that that looks much nicer and will work with my dice. So there you go. You can orbit around now to see what it looks like. And that's how you'd start with the first side of the dice. Now to move on, I think this is kind of simple. The next step would be the side with two circles. So again, use your two-dimensional sketch, click on the side you want to draw, and you can kind of repeat the same process, only you're going to use the circle tool and put two circles in there. So that'll be for the next video. Hope this was helpful, and see you later.